What's up? Anybody that wants to join for these sprints? I had to lower my quality of my camera from my laptop because the 1080p was making me I don't know what it's doing. It's making it was making my skin like two tones, which was weird. Like it was like around my like hairline and stuff was making it dark, but then like my face was like shiny and stuff. I don't know why, but so I changed it. What's up, Rogue? How it goes? So as you can see, I'm not in my office. I actually hate being in my office. Like I hate it. I've got. You'll note I have no. Oh crap, Kev! I forgot, or I didn't know. Rather, like I guess I didn't know that was today. I didn't know it was at this time. Crap. Thanks, Kev. Is it almost done, or did y'all just start, Kev? Because if that's the case, I feel really bad. If you're Jimmy's patron, you should go hang out with him. Don't be here. Crap. How you doing? I actually got this off Redbubble. Hello, Stevie. Still need to start what? I finished Daughter of the Empire. We actually have a discussion about it tonight, so I'm going to run this till then. Our discussion's at like 7 tonight, so. Crap! It starts at 5:30, like y'all, like his time. Oh, it's like 15 minutes before. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Dang it! Sorry, Jimmy. Yes. What's up, Suzanne? What's up, Sam? Hello. I have read all the Black Company books like 3 or 4 times. I think the Black Company, more than almost any series, the whole is better than the sum of its parts. Or I guess the sum of its parts is better than any individual part. The story the Black Company tells is awesome. I don't love all the individual books. Like books 5, 6, and 7 are not my favorite, but I love 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, 8, 9, and 10. And someone else, yes, folding knife, 5 stars. I need to read folding knife also. Anyway, y'all notice I haven't made any videos ever because I don't want to, or I do, but I can no longer deal with the crushing emotional disappointment of telling myself I'm going to film one when I get home and then not doing it. So I've just lost motivation to film anything. I don't like talking to my camera. I like lives. I like this. I like talking to you guys here. I like having feedback to what I'm saying. I don't like talking to the void, plus I'm indignant about so many things. I'm frustrated about, I just hate the algorithm, and I hate everything about it. I hate the algorithm, and I hate having to listen to people talk about the algorithm, and I hate watching people be disingenuous for the algorithm, which is not, I'm not calling anybody out, but it happens. And it just so happens to be sticking in my craw recently. Mostly just because I'm tired of disingenuousness in general, like in like my life. Like I'm just tired of people not being honest in everyday life. Like I'm just over it. I don't necessarily think Black Company's better than Malazan. No, I mean I think Malazan's probably better. Black Company's shorter. Sorcery is a Rincewind book, and so is mid to low tier for me. And it's early, which brings it probably like upper low tier. Very cool. Yeah, I also am where I prefer live streams, DK. Like I'm at the problem is like I talk to people like on Discord, especially in my patron chat room, and I talk on sprints and stuff, and I talk about what I'm reading there. And once I've done that, like I don't really want to talk about it again. Like I've done it. I don't want to film another video just talking about it. So I may just for a time have to go to, like I may just for a time do all of my videos live, and then for people who miss it, because the problem with lives is that like really like no one sees them, and it's not an algorithm thing. I mean, it is an algorithm thing, but like if you miss a live, it tends not to populate. Like it's hard for people who missed the live to be notified that there was one. You know what I mean? So anybody who, why did this not turn back on? So anybody who, where's the non-humidity one? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? There it is. So anyone doing a live, Jimmy, I am so sorry that like I didn't know your patron chat was now. Like I knew it was today, theoretically. I forgot. But I thought, I don't know. If I had thought about it, I would have assumed you did it earlier, or I would have been like, hey, have you on your patron chat already? So I'm sorry I started sprints like right before your thing. That is my B. So like I don't know. I may have to like just do everything live and then just upload it as a video the next day so that, you know, people could actually see it. Because that's the irritating thing. In addition, if I did that, I could theoretically add the bits in that I love so much. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't edit it because that's part of the live, but I could put in, rather than, you know, editing out the pauses. That bothers me significantly less on the live, the stuttering and stuff, than it does in an actual video. And then yes, that's what. Yeah. Okay. So it's the people who aren't subbed that can't see the lives. Okay. Yeah. So I'd have to re-upload it as a regular video. But then I could put in, you know, because the thing that I would miss most about regular videos without the live, or if doing the live, is like my stock in trade, which is adding video clips that something makes me think of. So, you know, so I may go that route. I'm just having a difficult time being motivated. And I'm just getting depressed about life in general and everything. And I hate being cramped. I hate being cramped in my office. Like I hate it. It's lonely. Like it's lonely. It cuts me off from the rest of the house. So I came out here to do some work. I'm going to write some slides. And real quick, like when I got this laptop, because my laptop broke at Nationals because I dropped it. It was in my backpack. I dropped my backpack. And if anybody's ever had an HP Spectre, the power button for the HP Spectre is on the corner of the laptop, outside corner. And I happened to drop, I guess, my backpack at the perfect place to where it jammed, to where the power button is perpetually pressed and you can't unpress it. Like you can't turn it on anymore. And it's just because there's a frame damage. And I was like, that seems like a design flaw. And it is, because the other Spectres, when I was looking for a new laptop, the new Spectres, they do not have it there. But I was like, I'm not going to get a Spectre. I'm going to get something else, which is significantly better. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever had a laptop I've loved as much as this one. Anyway, I don't like laptop keyboards. I never have. I got, guys, this mechanical, I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't make me do things. This Logitech, like little mechanical keyboard thing, because I love the tactile feel of like the sound of like, who wants a silent keyboard? Like, I hate silent keyboard. Whereas if you have a silent keyboard, you know what you look like? You look like you're at Starbucks writing a screenplay. No, you gotta be like old school 90s movie, like hacker keyboard. All right, I'm almost into the mainframe. That's what you gotta do. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's ever used those. Yeah, no, press is amazing. Yes. Yeah, see, I'd have to put that in there. Zero fun, sir. It's not fun, not even a little bit, is it? No, sir. Zero fun, sir. Oh. Nice. What's up? I hope you're productive. Um, yeah. I mean, it's just I'm just having a yes, maybe you are. You're at Starbucks writing screenplay. So anyway, so that is where yeah, so lives, I mean, I like lives. Like as a teacher, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea why I would put it there, Pete. As a teacher, like lecturing is a group effort. Like if lecturing is a solo effort, you aren't. That is why people hate lecturing, and that is why all the educational research says the standard deliver method is okay. Well, those people aren't good lecturers. Like, sorry, a good lecture is a team effort, because that is why when I teach classical studies, sometimes I have a really quiet class, and that's excellent for not being interrupted. It's less good for presenting information, because part of what I love about teaching Greek history is how involved the students get, and so it's a give and take. Like, I will present, they'll find something and they'll seize on something, or they'll ask a question, and then we can go explore that, or someone will have some kind of like meme to add, or someone will be able to headcanon something on this thing, and then we can explore that, and then it becomes like a group effort, and that's what I like. Like, I like that. I don't like talking to the abyss. So what's up, Johnny? So yeah. I mean, I probably will get it. I don't know when I'm going to read it. I have got to stop claiming that I'm a huge Pratchett fan, apparently, since I haven't even finished all of his works. I need to suck it up and start reading freaking Pratchett stuff. So anyway, so maybe that's the answer, guys. Maybe I just need to hop on lives. Like, I don't need to schedule them. I just hop on. Anybody who's there can listen to what I'm talking about. If you've read the book, I guess you knew the book. Even if worst case scenario, there are zero people that show up to my live talking about a specific book, like a book review or whatever, I could still talk on a live, I think, better than to my camera by myself. And I think a large part of it is like I'm not super comfortable in my room anymore. Like, I don't like my office. I feel very cramped. So I don't know. Maybe I'll break the whatever barriers in my way of being able to do what I need to do. But that's what I have to do, is do it and then re-upload it as an actual video. I own Till I Have Faces, because it's a Cupid and Psyche retelling, but I'm not ready yet. So yeah, what's everyone reading? I'm going to be working on slides this go around. I am currently creating. So in my classical studies, I haven't taught this section of classical studies in 2 years, which is the first part of Greek history, which I actually end up liking better. Like, I know y'all know my love of Philip of Macedon, and so I love the first part of part 2, which is the rise of Philip and the fall of Thebes, and even the rise of Alexander is fine. But I like the first part better. Like, I love the age of Pericles, and Themistocles and Alcibiades, of course, and the Peloponnesian War, and of course, and the Sicilian expedition. The Sicilian expedition should be a Netflix TV show or an HBO TV show, and the last few episodes should literally be like a horror movie, like a horror show, where they are fleeing for their lives and being picked off by Syracusans. So good. But I always, Cyrus's rise in Persia, the overthrow of Media and Babylon, and Lydia via Cyrus the Great, or Kurosh, if you pronounce it right, is always very short. It's just like, hey, and then Cyrus overthrew these people. So I want to expand, because Cyrus is so freaking cool. Like, I love Cyrus. So to expand the Cyrus section. So I've been adding to my purchase lines from Cyrus the Great. So I'm adding more Cyrus slides, which is awesome. So my office was never in my living room, Suzanne, but my computer was. And so my office is where I filmed videos, but my computer is where I did lives. And I liked that way better. Like I liked being like, sometimes I had trouble going into my office to film, but it was less cramped because my computer desk and stuff wasn't there. So I may do that because I also like being on lives out in the living room where I can, feel like I'm a part of society. So we'll see. Nice. Lovecraft, yes. Yeah, so see, that's what I get rid of in editing. Like I have notes, but I always stop to look at my notes and I cut all that stuff out in editing, but I hate it because it takes forever. Nice. Very cool. Red Rising. I mean, I don't hate Red Rising. I just don't think about Red Rising when I'm not reading it. Yes, I want to read Boudica very bad. Very cool. Phase. I haven't read Phase yet. Nice. Silver Spike. Very cool. Freaking The Wicker Man. Radical Act of Free Magic. Sarah is actual work. Yeah, same. I'm gonna be writing slides. Oh yeah, I can see how it would be overwhelming. Also, that's why I try to make it more. I try to leave just the I don't know. I try to make it palatable for the kids instead of like overloading them. So I am reading. As far as what I'm reading Crowfall, which is book 3 of the. What am I talking about? Sorry. The problem is I'll read a comment while I'm talking, and then my brain will like schism in 2 directions. Last book of the Raven Mark thing. So I need to read it, but the problem is I haven't read much this week at all. School started. And so I get home. What happens is I've been getting home late because none of the kids like extracurriculars have started yet. So they just come to my room at the end of school and talk to me for like forever. And so I get home and I'll play a single map of Langrisser, which can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. But by that time, like Christina gets home and then we eat. And then after eating, I don't want to film anything and I don't want to read and I'm just tired. So I'll do like work or whatever. So I need to read that. And I'm also listening to on audio Tyranny Inc., which is a book that is made for me. It's nonfiction. It is about, it's just about economic tyranny or how tyranny is different from what we may think it is. It's not just governments that have tyranny. I did not read it. I have read 4 Sanderson books: Mistborn Era 1 and then Alloy of Mid. Nice. Plato's Republic is the, if you can call anything by Plato good, the Republic is the best. Well, like some of the Socratic stuff, but I don't consider that Plato. I consider that Socrates. But Phaedro is awful. Fido? Which one is it? The one about death. Stupid. It's either Phaedro or Fido. It's horrible. Yeah, I need to catch up. Stormfront, I need to read more Dresden. I did. We have a live on it tonight. Probably. First one of what? Hold on. I missed it. Oh, okay. Right back to match. Got it. Nice. Suetonius. Heck yeah, Suetonius. Someone asked about my Amazon wish list. It should be up to date. I haven't looked at it in ages, but it should be up to date. Yeah. At any rate. Dang, Robespierre apologists. Robespierre apologetics. At any rate, it's been 20 minutes. We should get some work done because the only way I told myself the only way I'm going to do this is if I actually get some work done. Because I really have got to stop wasting my weekends. And listen to what I just said. I just said that if I didn't work during my weekends, that I was wasting it. There is something wrong with that attitude, but I don't know what to do about it. So, yeah, I think Jimmy and Joanna and Philip and Murphy are doing a discussion on it. I haven't read it yet, so I will probably be left out of it just because I haven't read it yet, but I will. I shall. At any rate, let's get some work done. Sophia is behind me. There she is. You can kind of see her on the couch. Let's do this. We'll do some Pomodoro stuff. We'll take a break. Now the break will be 15 minutes. When we come back, it'll be 15 minutes. And then we'll work again. Let's all be productive, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. That's okay, Nathan. I tried to get it moved, but no one was on board. So, what's up, Alethea? Subs in. Yes, Ghost on the Throne. If you like other books, like if you want to continue after Ghost on the Throne, the rest of it, Dividing the Spoils by Robin Waterfield. It's not as good as Ghost on the Throne, but it I mean it is decent, and it covers the period after when Ghost of the Throne ends, which is after the Second Diadachi War. What's up, Mike? Yeah, basically. I'll sprint till it's a couple hours. What's up, Katie? Oh, but beneath the part you're at, I also hated that part. But keep reading, and it gets significantly better and makes that part less terrible. Yes, Karaticus. What is up, Rebecca? So anybody get anything done? I wrote a couple slides, refilled my coffee. I think I write some more this time. And then do some reading. Maybe I'll read this next one and then do slides after it. We'll see. Katie, what are you reading? Pete, what are you reading? Also, are you reading Hobb, Pete? So, sorry, I got an email from my employer. Oh well. Anyway. There you go. Nice dance skates. So I love crossword puzzles more than anything. I despise Sudoku. I hate Sudoku with every fiber of my being. I hate Sudoku. Yeah, no, I get it, Anita, but it's it doesn't last the rest of the book. And that's the part I was talking about when I was having problems. Dang, GQ11. That was good. That's what is that called? Echoes of Soul. What is the subtitle of that one? That's the one with the little girl wizard and her sister, who's the tall healer, right? And Jade, right? That one. Am I thinking of the right one? Yes, Karaticus and Boudica. Well, Honey Witch is not out. You guys are like way jumping the gun on that. That's not come out until literally next summer. Eye of the World. Oh my gosh, your dog okay? Did he get to the vet? Night, Jenny. Oh, I saw an advertisement for that today. Yes, thank you. That's it. Oh, you're here on the keyboard thing. Yeah, I know. I love this keyboard. Oh my gosh, I love demagogues. So, Demosthenes is one of Demosthenes. I both love and hate. I love Demosthenes, mostly because he's a troll, but I also hate him because he won't shut up. Cleon, from who basically was the big man in Athens after the death of Pericles. So Cleon is another good one. In Rome, what kind of demagogues got in Rome? I mean, was Cicero a demagogue? I mean, some would say. Nice. I just hate it so much. So my problem, Duck, is that I have not succeeded in finding Greek or Macedonian historical fiction that I've enjoyed. I've started to read and read. I've read one and tried to read another one, and I didn't like either of them. So I did not like Gemmel's Lion of Macedon, and I did not like Pressfield's Gates of Fire. So, okay, good. I hope he's all right. Yeah, I hope he's doing better. So, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so freaking tired. I slept so late today because I'm so tired. All I want to do is, like, I regret ever deciding I wanted to do anything. I just want to go in there and play Langrisser. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do the next sprint. Maybe I'll just play Langrisser. Bring my laptop in there. It is hot, and I keep making it not. Why is it so hot? Like, it was cold, and then I turn it off, and then all of a sudden, too hot. I turn it down. I can't get it. Why? I need to read that. No, I haven't. It's not even out for console, and I'm not going to play it on the PC. Is it about sports? Because I would be horrible at that. Those are always the crossword puzzle clues I get. Speaking of which, crossword decorum and protocol says that you can ask people that you know, but as long as no one looks it up, it's not cheating, and it's not. And that's how I play. Any sports fans out there that know the 6-time, you can't look it up. Because I could look it up myself. 6-time All-Star for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going to assume that is baseball or hockey, because it's not football. Anybody knows? And it was from 2013 to 2018. He was the 6-time All-Star for Arizona Diamondbacks. 2013 to 2018. Is that baseball, Noah? Dang it! Why don't you know anything? Why don't you know anything that's not baseball? Or that's why don't you know baseball? Dang it! No. What if I change the offer to 10%, or 30% of my company for $150,000? Definitely not, considering it's 2013 to 2018. All right, well, I guess no one can help me there. Let's see if I can find another sports one that anybody would know. Because I never know the sports ones, like, ever. Like, I never know the freaking sports ones. Nope, just that one. Just that one. Is the Kingdom of Horsemen, is that like Rohan? Is that in Lord of the Rings? Is that right? Is that right? I love crosswords, y'all. You don't understand. I bet it's Rohan. How many letters is it? That would have helped if I looked at that first. 42 across. I bet it's Rohan. There we go. Got it. Look at that. Look at that. Don't even like Lord of the Rings, and I know the answer to that. Spike in movie rentals. If it's a question mark, it means it's a play on words. So it's not a spike in movie rentals. Like, what could be causing movie rentals to go up? It is instead Lee, because it's Spike Lee who makes movies, so you would rent it. So yeah, there you go. There's your whatever. Rohan, whatever. Okay, well, for those of you who are not on my Patron sprint on Thursday, I have a class with 33 kids in it. I have 31 desks in my class. I ask them to please not put 33 kids in a class where I have 31 desks. They do not have a place to sit. Please fix it. And they haven't fixed it. So I will be sending an email tomorrow to say, hey, so I try not to witch and moan, but when you have more children than I have desks, it makes me angry because I feel like I cannot do my job adequately. And for those of you who have taught, if you haven't taught, you do not understand that there's a difference between teaching a room of 33 or teaching a room of even 30. Teaching a room of 30 is not the same thing as teaching a room of 25. It is easier to teach 25 kids than it is to teach 30 kids. And I don't think people really understand that. They think, well, 25% of 30. It's not. They can't add more desks, Anita. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have room for any more seats. Like, there's no more room. There's no room for there's no room for any more kids. So we'll see if that gets fixed. I also previewed the Richard Simmons outfit that Evie sent me for my punishment video from when I failed my first line challenge. So no, guys, the option is not to sit kids on the floor where they can't see the board or do their work. That's not the option. No, the option is get them out because I don't have a seat for them. That's the option. No, there's not a solution. Like, don't offer me solutions. There isn't one. The solution is get rid of the extra children. Don't put them in there. So that's the solution. One of them sat at a table I have like some kids who have like college classes online, like first period or whatever, like my seniors, they come in and sit at that and do their work. You can't see the board from that table. No. Gone. So I'm gonna give them to tomorrow, and if it's not done, I'm gonna start pitching a fit. Like I don't like pitching fits. Like I don't like doing it. I don't like. Why do you gotta make me pitch a fit? But I'm gonna pitch a fit. Like there's too many kids, especially since like it doesn't like neither of the two children that were added late asked for this class. They had to make a schedule change, and they needed a class third period, so they tossed them in there because it's an elective. No, I don't know these children. Like I don't know these children. Bye. Because nowhere to put them. And they don't want to be with me. They have been put there. So, bye. 14. I have 14 advanced kids, and it's glorious. And I even have a level 2 with 17 kids, and it's glorious. But they, after days of practicing Roman dates, how to write Roman dates, and saying, "Hey, does anybody have questions?" And hey, did y'all get that with the practices we do and all of that? After days of practicing Roman dates, tanked the Roman dates quiz. Okay, guys, the other class did great. They also told me they understood. So you guys clearly didn't. So like I don't know how to help you guys. Like can't help you. Eric Yang, his name is Eric Yang, and Eric is in 2 of my classes. He's in that big one, and he's also in my 14-person class. He's my advanced kid. No, I don't generally teach trouble kids. There's just too many. Like I don't like. It's just noisy and it's hot. I love smaller classes. Like I love teaching smaller classes. At any rate, that is 15 minutes. So let's get back on the grind, y'all. Let's get back on the grind. I haven't decided. Am I going to forfeit all responsibility and go play video games? Am I going to read, or am I going to work on slides? That's inexcusable. How big is your room? Like how big is your room? Can you fit 38? or do you have like a 40 kid room? Like that's inexcusable. 38 kids in a freaking room, 38 children. You're trying to teach calculus to 38 kids. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Because I keep getting told like, oh, well, our enrollment's up. Oh, okay. Hire more teachers. Hire more teachers. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Hire more teachers. Ridiculous, Jennifer. So absolutely ridiculous. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Hire more teachers. And if you can't afford it, cut administration. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because I promise you, you don't need as many admins as you have at the freaking district office. Get rid of them. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what? I can't wait. You know what? I cannot wait for education to completely collapse in this country. I cannot wait for education to completely collapse. And then all of these people who don't give a crap about education, who have contributed to the destruction of the public education system, every one of them is then going to find something to do with their kid during the day. Because guess what? We ain't taking them anymore because there's no schools anymore. So guess what? Free babysitting is over. Sorry. Oh no. What are you going to do with your children? If only we hadn't let education tank. Gosh. Ridiculous. Teachers, everybody quit. Everybody quit. So there's no more teachers left. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to read. I mean, there are plenty of middle to lower class parents who are also part of the problem. But generally, yes. But I'm okay with that. Send them to private school. Like, if you're not already sending them to private school, send them to private school, please. By all means, send them to private school. Welcome back. Hey, so I knew what time it was, but I was finishing my chapter. I wasn't going to stop it on the last page of the chapter. So, suck it. At any rate, welcome back. Nice. Do you really, Kyle? What about it do you think I like so much? All the wailing. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Crow Falls is taking me a bit to get into. Finally, I'm on chapter 5. Finally, I think I might be hooked. So we'll see. I'm so tired. Almost fell asleep. Really, I wish I would have read more during the sprint instead of. Well, I read my magazine first, and then I played on my phone for too long. I should have played on my phone for as long as I did. Oh, my criminy, I'm so tired. Crowfall is weird so far. I don't really know what's going on. Nice. Golden Sun. Really? So far, I liked Blackwing the best. Yeah, so many whale facts. Yeah, Moby Dick's barely in it. What's up, K-Fox? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna yawn again. I don't know what my problem is. I need to sleep. Oh, back to dorm life. Nice. Eagle ride's very cool. I can probably do one more sprint, I guess, before I have to be on the live. Hold up, a stretch. Oh, buttocks. Oh, crybity. Oh, I'm so tired. Yes. I had some. Unfortunately, I'm drinking decaf currently. I should have made a pot of regular, but all I got is decaf. I didn't need coffee. Oh, well, I don't know. I was reading Crowfall. And also my magazine, which is The Week. If you guys don't know what The Week is, I strongly recommend it. It's a like summary of the week's best, or I guess most important news stories for last week, and it covers both foreign and domestic. And it has its stories have quotes from Kyle, exactly. Have quotes if there's a story covered by multiple like papers, they have both the detractors and the supporters. The editor of it does lean left, but it does have like right leaning opinions in there as well. I have several magazine subscriptions. I have The Week, which is my catch-all, and then I have The Atlantic, which leans left, and then I have the National Review, which leans right, so that I can get a view of everything that goes on in the country from multiple angles. So I might be able to understand a little nuance in particular things. I will say this though. This is your hashtag Walker Life lesson. If you're out in public and someone's making you mad, and you strike them, like you physically strike them, you're a child, and you should go back and play in your crib with like your rattles and everything else. Get some impulse control and some conflict resolution skills, you big baby. End of lesson. So, so I drink decaf now because I've been getting, with all the trips I've been taking with the kids, like driving them and stuff, I tend to drink too much caffeine before I eat anything, and it makes my stomach hurt really bad. And also it keeps me up. It doesn't keep me up. I just don't sleep super well. I think like you're not supposed to have caffeine before you get like in the afternoon anyway. And I already don't sleep well. And so I have a pot of regular coffee in the morning. That's what I take to school. But when I come home, I've stopped making caffeinated coffee. I make decaf. And my stomach hasn't hurt since then. So, because I don't drink a ton of okay, so here is my conflict resolution lesson. Don't hit people. You're an adult. Don't hit people. You theoretically have impulse control. Don't hit people. Your prefrontal cortex is done developing. Don't hit people. And if you hit someone because you're drunk, your problem is you should not be drunk if you can't be drunk and not hit people. So get it together. So I've been okay. Guess what? You're not a lawman, and this isn't the Wild West, and it doesn't matter. It's not your job. It's not your job. Sorry. Law says you can't hit people, so don't. If they deserve it, oh well. Oh, sorry, David. Yeah, I'm in my sunroom. This is it's like an outdoor room that I can sit in. It's like my old school garage streams. Yeah, boxers. I would say UFC, but UFC is more hugging than hitting. But yeah, so one of the only reason not one of the only reasons, the reason that I agreed so quickly to buying this house when we bought this house is that it had one of these. We had been looking at houses for a long time, and I wanted a sunroom more than anything, so I could sit outside but without being outside. And this is climate controlled. I have a fan and an air conditioning unit over there. So yeah. So I like being out here because it's sunny. I like natural light. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting currently. Now, I strongly approve of duels. But we live in a society. The current state of the American culture, the current the way that we applaud people who have no scruples or no morals at all. I'm a big fan of duels. That's fine. But now, you have 10 paces fire. There's going to be someone who fires at 7. He's going to turn and fire at 7, except that the other guy's going to know that he's going to turn and fire at 7. So he's going to turn and fire at 3. And then we're going to applaud the guy that turned and fired at 3 for his, brilliant innovation, instead of condemning him for being a liar with no integrity. So, but that's who we are now. So even duels, these people have even ruined duels for me, ruined everything. Sorry. Anybody play War Song for the Genesis? Raise your hands. I know of these 53 people, the chance of someone having played War Song for the Sega Genesis is almost 100%. It's such a well-known Japanese RPG. Yeah, I can't Christina and I were having a discussion about light eyes versus dark eyes and the amount of light, the way I keep the house and the sunroom, and it's always blinding, and it's still too dark. The sunroom gets so dark because the overhead, the light from the problem is the fan bulb is those piddly bulbs. They're aesthetic instead of functional. So it's little piddly crap lights. And then I've got those lights. The lights in here are fine, except they're not over here on this side. They're over the couch side. So I have a lamp out here that I turn on also. She's like, it makes it hot and blinding. And I'm like, I still can't see. It's too many shadows. So is that I'm out of love or I'm all out of love? I'm all out of love. So lost without you. That song? Or is it a different one? Because I don't know a ton of music. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more sprint because then I gotta jump on a live. And during this sprint, since Christina's not home and probably will not be home before 7, I'm gonna order some Taco Bell because I got DoorDash sent me a coupon that says free delivery on your next 2 orders. And I'm like, I will take that and eat it. Well, Kyle, I'm glad you're reading Moby Dick and seeing how amazing all the whaling discussion is. Also, did y'all see that California is, for the first time in history, getting a hurricane / tropical storm? That's weird. And I feel bad for them because a community that is not used to, that is not accustomed to having tropical storms or hurricanes, is going to get all kinds of wrecked. And that's terrible. So I really hope that it dies out a little bit before it gets there and that California's not too damaged. Isn't that weird? I'm glad we haven't had a hurricane or tropical storm here yet because, it is that time of the year. The day just goes by too fast, guys. Oh, for sure. But I mean, we are more prepared for a hurricane than we are an earthquake. We have an earthquake here, like rip. Like we're not, like that's why it freaks me out that we're getting so many tornadoes with hurricanes now over here in Florida, because there's nowhere in Florida that's prepared for tornadoes. We have no basements, so it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that we have all that stuff. So, but yeah, I don't like hurricanes didn't scare me either until Michael literally tore apart our city. And then, yeah, purple dragonfly for sure. And then everything scares me now. Like since my car accident, I'm scared of everything. Like I've never been scared of like roller coasters or driving across bridges or anything else. But now I'm scared of everything, even though I am alive from my car accident. So it's unfortunate. Oh, excuse me. So I haven't decided what I want to do. I should get some more work done and then read after the sprint. So mayhaps that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll work on slides again. Make myself some more decaf. What's everybody? If you're new to the sprint, what's everybody reading? And also, I think this week, guys, I'm gonna have a live. I really just need to get into the habit of live like reviews and wrap ups and stuff because once I start it, I think I'm gonna find it so much easier that I love it, and I don't have to deal with all this other nonsense anymore. Yeah, K Fox. The fact that there's no basements is unfortunate. So I wish desperately that Medici Money had an audiobook, Pete. Because I'm having trouble reading nonfiction physically currently, just because of I'm having trouble reading fiction, not on audio. I'm having trouble sitting down and grabbing a book, if that makes sense. But I would like to read it. All I have is a book on the Medici, not Medici Money. I'll get over you. I know I will. My goodness, what is happening? Nice, Caraticus. What's it called? Nicola? Because I'm gonna have to add that. Oh, for sure. You just want a basement when there's Warrior by Simon Scarrow. Let's check it out. Nice. I love Karaticus. It has quite high ratings. That's excellent. Want to read. Boom. Of those three, Journey for the Pages, of those three, I would choose. I mean, I like the Iliad, but no one else does. I mean, you'll have to. Chapter 1 is good, and then book 2 is the list of ships. I say the Iliad, but I mean, the Odyssey is probably more interesting, and the Aeneid is fine. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. All right, let's do it then, because I gotta be off by 7, so let's do it. That's only 20. That's 27 minutes. All right, that's 32. Welcome back. I wrote several slides. How many slides I wrote? I don't know. Let me scroll. Cyrus. 1, 2, 3. I wrote 3 slides. It's actually not that bad. Yeah. IMO. Anyway, hopefully you guys got something done. I'm about to call it here. My Taco Bell is on the way, apparently, so I'm going to try to scarf that down before the live. If you've read Daughter of the Empire, you should come and hang out with us and watch Daughter of the Empire. So, yeah. Hopefully. If not, then, well, that's fine also. Hold on. But I got some stuff done, so I don't feel. I feel pretty okay with. I feel pretty okay with what I got done. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. This was fun. What's up, Wes? And I'll have another one here pretty soon. So anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.